The Indian Army is divided into several branches, which include the infantry, armored corps, artillery, engineers, signals, and many more branches which provide logistical support and other services to the army. In India, we have different museums dedicated to the Indian Armed Forces. These museums are located across various parts of our country. These museums showcase the rich history of the military, which includes the equipment, uniforms, and artifacts from different historical periods. One such museum which I recently visited is the Infantry Research Centre and Museum at Mhow in Madhya Pradesh. Mhow is situated about 25 kilometers from Indore. The museum showcases the evolution of the Indian infantry over the ages, the battles fought, and its achievements over the years, with the theme line Infantry the Ultimate. The Indian Army comprises of 27 infantry regiments, the Madras regiment being the oldest regiment of the Indian Army. When you enter, you see the flags of all these regiments being displayed. The regimental room showcases all the infantry regiments and traces the evolution of the current system from 1747 onwards. The museum is further divided into various periods of history and the major wars fought. It also has separate enclosures for every regiment, the Hall of Fame, and much more. Let me take you through the journey of this beautiful museum. The museum is divided in various sections according to different periods. It starts from 1747 to 1783. This area depicts various European trade centers, the Battle of Plassey, which was fought between Robert Clive and Nawab of Bengal in 1757, the various Carnatic Wars, and the Battle of Buxar, fought in 1764. It also depicts the British possessions in India till 1767. The next section depicts the expansion of the British Empire from 1784 to 1857, the political situation in India at that time, the rise of the Marathas, the Anglo Gorkha Wars, and the rise of the Sikh Empire, and the first spark of independence, which is 1857. This section depicts the history of the Indian Infantry from 1857, that is the Mutiny period or the first war of independence, and the expansion of the East India Company. The room also depicts the famous Battle of Saragadi, which was fought in 1897 between the Sikh soldiers and the Afghan tribesmen. It also showcases the deployment of the Indian infantry martial race theory. Thousands of soldiers of the British Indian Army were sent to fight for the British in various parts of the world, which included France, Palestine, Afghanistan, or other European countries also. It is said that about 85,000 Indian soldiers sacrificed their lives fighting for the British in the First World War. There were different wars which were being fought after the independence of our country, that is 1947. There are different sections which depict these wars starting from 1948 with Pakistan, the 1962 war with China, and the 1965 war again with Pakistan. Various wars which were fought at Haji Pir, Dograi, Barkai, flora. These are featured with beautiful photographs and maps in the galleries. There's a different section for the 1971 Indo-Pakistan War. This enclosure showcases the liberation of East Pakistan and the creation of Bangladesh. This section includes the wars fought at high altitude, including the Siachen Glacier and the Kargil War of 1999. This area is dedicated to the Victoria Cross awardees during the World War I. The Victoria Cross was the highest gallantry award for the British and Commonwealth forces during the war. The Hall of Fame provides an overview of the primary gallantry awardees of the Indian Infantry since 1947, along with other infantrymen who distinguished themselves during their service. I must say that the Infantry Museum at Mhow is an institute of pride for all the citizens to be a part of the rich heritage of Indian infantry. Please do visit the museum if you are around Indore. Thank you and Jai Hind.